The MTV Movie Awards have been a staple since 1992, and there has been no shortage of OMG-worthy moments over the years. I mean, when you get Hollywood's biggest stars under one roof, some crazy shiz goes down, right? And that is why we're here today, my friends. We're breaking down some of the most memorable moments from the MTV Movie Awards past. From awkward encounters to sexy smooches, we're gonna get this thing started. Coming in at number 8, we have a little 2-for-1 deal for you, and they both involve lip locking. First, we have Sarah Michelle and Selma Blair's acceptance speech for Best Kiss. Now, these two ladies won the Golden Popcorn in 2000 for their steamy kiss and Cruel Intentions, and recreated it on stage. Sort of.
No, thank you, MTV. This is great. Thanks for voting. And thank you.
The second part of this OMG moment comes about a decade later when Sandra Bullock planted a big ol' wet one on Scarlett Johansson in 2010 after she won the Generation Award. Now, if PDA maybe isn't your thing, but Tom Cruise dancing around in a fat suit is, then the number 7 moment is just for you. For the 2010 MTV Movie Awards, Tom reprised his popular role as movie exec Les Grossman in Tropic Thunder and danced around with Jennifer Lopez. Talk about a dream team, right? Coming in at number 6, my friends, we have Kristen Stewart bringing the awkward. In the best way possible, of course. Back in 2009, Kristen won for Best Female Performance for her role as Bella Swan in Twilight, and the excitement caused her to, well, we'll just show you.
And that's so awesome, and I thank you all for doing. Thank you all for doing it with me. That was awesome. So I was just about as awkward as you thought I was going to be. Bye.
She recovered nicely, and that's all that matters. Okay, moving on to the number 5 spot, we have Reese Witherspoon throwing a little bit of shade at Kim Kardashian. Not something you'd expect from her, which is what makes it so OMG worthy. So back in 2011, Reese won the Generation Award and had this to say.
I just want to say to all the girls out there, like, I know it's cool to be bad. I get it. All right, it's cool to be bad, but it's also possible to make it in Hollywood without a reality show. When I came up in this business, if you made a sex tape, you were embarrassed and you hid it under your bed. And like if you...
Okay, remind us not to get on Reese's bad side. Now, our number 4 moment needs almost no introduction. Just know this. Bruno's junk plus Eminem's face equals this.
Men inte såg ut att uppskatta och stormade ut ifrån galan.
Eminem, nice to meet you. Are you serious? Is this my...
Eminem stormed out after all of this went down, and people weren't sure if it was real or just a stunt, but don't you worry, you guys, it was all completely staged. After the incident, Eminem told Rap Radar, "I'm thrilled that we pulled this off better than we rehearsed it. I had so many people going nuts, so to speak. Everyone was blowing me up about it." He also added, "After the ceremony, I went back to my hotel and laughed uncontrollably for about 3 hours, especially after I saw it on air." Okay, we're getting down to the wire here. We have a blazingly hilarious moment with Seth Rogen coming in at number 3. Now, during the 2008 MTV Movie Awards, Seth and his pal James Franco, they were on hand to present Best Summer Movie so far and decided to light things up during the process. Yes, Seth and James smoked some quote-unquote weed while they were on stage, and similar to the Bruno Eminem moment, some people weren't sure if it was a stunt or not. Seth confirmed in interviews after the fact that it was indeed fake weed, and they weren't actually lighting up. Things got a little confusing though, because as soon as they busted out the bag of fake weed, the camera panned out so that people at home thought it might have been real. Either way, it was a classic Seth and James moment. Coming in at number 2, Zac Efron's reluctant striptease. Now this moment is on the newer side since it just happened last year at the 2014 MTV Movie Awards, but this will no doubt go down in history as one of the best MTV movie moments of all time. And not just the MTV Movie Awards, but in life.
Thank you so much to my fans.
Zac won for Best Shirtless Performance, thanks to his role in that awkward moment, and here's hoping we get many more moments like this in our future. And finally, coming in at number 1, we have the best kiss heard around the world. Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams. The two won the coveted award for The Notebook in 2005 and recreated it on stage, causing millions of emotional meltdowns. Years later, and that's still making people weak in the knees. That is what I call a classic, people. There you have it, 8 of the most OMG worthy moments at the MTV Movie Awards. But which one is your favorite? Hit the comments to get to talking all about it, and you can also click right here to find out what 5 weird ways that celebrities avoid paparazzi. It's so crazy. And you guys better subscribe since you're here so you can get more videos just like this one. It's awesome. I'm your host, Erin Robinson, and thanks for hanging, my friends.